Yo, what is up, everyone? It is the Beast, and welcome back to the channel. The Beast on. If you see this face, if you hear this voice, as harmful as they may be, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell down there, down that way, to get notified when new content is up. Hit the little like button that way to tell Google, hey, we like this content. Let's see more of it. Really appreciate you guys, everyone that has subscribed to the channel and watches the videos. We're cranking. We're getting to a point where, not going to put the kid through school through YouTube, but maybe, just maybe, I can buy some groceries. That would be a good thing. Here's the deal, and I'm tongue-tied. There's so much going on in sports that I do have takes on, whether it's, Sam Darnold trade or the Heat moves or everyone leaving the Canes basketball team, and maybe it's time for Jim Larrañaga to retire. The Masters is going on, all that stuff, but it's just like, I get in these ruts where I just don't feel motivated to come have hot takes in front of a camera just for the sake of having hot takes. Some people would say it looks like I've been having too many hot cakes. That's a whole different story. So, I'll go more than a week without posting, and it's not because I forget about you guys. It's just like I just get in these ruts where I don't feel like talking sports, and and I get it, that's mostly what you come here for, but it's just not in me sometimes. And the stuff I do want to talk about, a lot of it is polarizing, and I don't want to piss people off, like with my political views or my social takes or my wokeism or whatever. Like that's not what I'm here for. I want to have a channel for everybody. So I just sit there on the couch or in my office or, in the guest bedroom like I am now with like the camera in front of me, just like, what should I talk about? So that brings us to this video, which is, it's real simple. And I'm going to talk about my former company that I worked for. And there was a big fight on my Facebook page about, me having sour grapes towards my former employer. And why can't I just let it go? And I'll tell you why. And this is what I will get into. So I have been let go 3 major times in my life. The first time I was let go was in August of 2009. I was let go from WQAM, which was owned by Beasley Broadcasting at the time. And I don't tell this story publicly. I don't get into the details of it because it's not worth my time. But at the time, I did not blame Beasley Broadcasting for being let go. I did not think they were a bad company. It had nothing to do with Beasley Broadcasting. It was a personal thing by my supervisor at the time. And I, to this day, still hold a grudge and loathe that person. Because I think they were one of the most disingenuous people on the face of the earth. And it was personal. It wasn't business. It was personal. So, but I loved Beasley. They were a good mom and pop radio company. They took care of their employees and everything was great. I had no problem with them. I'd go work for Beasley Broadcasting again in a heartbeat, even though the terrestrial radio world is dying. The second time I was let go, we'll get back to, was obviously in November of 2019 from Entercom, now called Audacy. We'll get to that in a second. That's a different story. We'll get to that. I'm going to come back to it. And the third time I was let go was from Code Ninjas, where I was working after Entercom through the pandemic, and the pandemic happened. But the operators of Code Ninjas, the Leon family, Tracy and Eric, I love them dearly. Christina Weaver, my supervisor, I love her to death. All the people there, I love. Take your kids to Code Ninjas. I love Code Ninjas. I have nothing against them. It was such a friendly parting of ways. Like, if I saw Tracy or Eric right now, I'd give them a big hug and a kiss. They're just great people. And so I have no issues there. But as it gets back to Entercom now, Audacy, I mean, I can't. Can we, for just 1 second. First of all, no one knows how the fuck to pronounce whatever company you are, because the way it's spelled looks whatever. There's an audio editing software product that everyone in the industry uses called Audacy, and for the first 10 minutes that they announced the name, that's what I thought. I thought, shit, the production company Audacy bought Entercom because it's too close, and you probably should have researched that. And two, you can't. It's like putting, gold lame wallpaper on a shitty constructed wall. Changing names isn't going to change anything. But that's neither here nor there. That's my 2 cents on that. But the reason why I hold a grudge and have so much ill will towards Entercom is because, as a company, I believe they fucked up. That's the deal. Is I believe that that the way they did this merger with CBS was horrible. And so the wife keeps calling, but I keep hitting ignore. So I just, that's why. If I thought they were a good company and I was just let go because of something I did or what have you, okay, I'd get over it. But they're not a well-run company. David Field did a bad job of running that company almost into the ground with that merger with CBS. Before that merger with CBS, Entercom was great. I loved working there. I go and look back at some of my Facebook videos, and we were having so much fun as our little 4-station cluster in South Florida. Just a blast with the people we worked with, and every day was fun, and I never felt like I was working. It was such the best job. And then David Field decided to merge with CBS, and everything changed. Everything. And that's why there's almost nobody left from the Entercom side of things at the South Florida market, at the South Florida cluster. Almost everyone's left because, like we told them, we told them up front, we said, hey, the people that we know that work down the street don't think it's going to mesh as well as you think it is. And this is going to be a problem not only here, but across your new company. And no one listened, and no one did anything about it. And they put a GM in charge that had no business being in charge of anything. And it all went to hell in a handbasket. And they just did a bad job. They put the wrong people in charge of departments. They put the wrong people in charge of the cluster. They got rid of the wrong people in corporate. Everything about Entercom that made it a good company to work for, they ran a tank over. They got a bulldozer and ran right over it. I just, as a lot of you know, I'm going to get my master's. I'm getting an MBA and a graduate degree in media management. And one of the projects I just had to do was to do a thorough examination of a company's 10K annual report. Which company did I pick? Well, I picked Entercom, the company formerly known as Entercom. They were known as Entercom when they filed their 2020 annual report. Now they're Audacy. And go to if you want to know about any company, if it's publicly traded, go to sec.gov and just type it in and go dig through the annual report, because they have to tell the truth in there. They tell the whole truth and nothing. It's all there, and I never knew this. But you want to know the bad shit that's going on in a company? They write it out for you. They explain it word by word. It's in the annual report. And so you go dig through the Entercom annual report, and you see that things are not going good at all. Not looking good at all. And I'm not the only person that's saying that. There's a lot of industry people that are saying that. Not just one guy that writes a column, as some of my former coworkers will say. There's a lot of people that are saying that Entercom / Audacy, I don't remember what the name is heading for crap. So, listen, if you still work there, I get it. You don't want me shitting on your job, and you're just trying to make it through. Well, I get it. I understand it. But, don't blame me for calling out a company that's not being well run. Yeah, do I hold a grudge? I damn straight do, but not because I was let go, but because they didn't take anyone's advice. They didn't listen to anyone locally. They did shitty things from a business standpoint, and they're still doing it today. That's why I have ill will. Because the company is run like crap, in my humble opinion. Alright, that's my hot take for today. I will be back with more sports at some point, and I hope you're there for it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you when I see you. Peace. Gotta find the stop button. Bye!